Hello and welcome to this week's Market Share, a short weekly segment brought to you by MKR where we bring you all of the noteworthy news and updates surrounding digital media in the world today. My name is Danny, and let's jump in and see what kind of shenanigans Facebook is up to this week. First up, a new Instagram for kids? That's right. Facebook is considering starting an Instagram platform for children under the age of 13. And there's already Facebook Messenger Kids, but this seems different. It's an interesting move considering all the work YouTube had to go through to ensure that they were protecting their younger viewers, but I guess that doesn't scare Facebook. You obviously won't be able to run ads on this new platform, so no revenue for Facebook, which begs the question, why? The scary answer? So Facebook can start tracking us as early as possible. What are your thoughts on a new Instagram for kids? Next up, a less controversial and much cooler update, Twitter is testing out allowing YouTube videos to play directly in the feed. Most of the time, clicking a YouTube URL on the Twitter feed will take you off of Twitter and on to the YouTube platform. This new update would allow the entire video to play directly in the Twitter feed. That's a pretty solid update and could lead to a boost in engagement for some creators. Additionally, Twitter is also working on direct Instagram embeds. Updates like these are going to continue to make the Twitter experience better for the user. Third for the week, some data on e-commerce growth during COVID, taking a look at the year prior to COVID versus the past year during COVID. This chart shows the percentage of spend in each category during those time periods. Let's take a look at some of the numbers. Makeup grew from 21.3% to 34.8%. Hand products grew from 12.6% to 23.5%. Pet food grew from 20.3% to 30.8%. Pet supplies grew from 36% to 45.1%. And baby equipment grew from 66.4% to 75%. It's clear that health and beauty saw the most growth, but grocery rounds out the bottom of the list with meat at the end. Ordering your meat online is a pretty big step. Either way, here's your 1000th reminder that e-commerce continues to grow rapidly. And last for the week, Facebook is running another seminar on the upcoming changes from iOS 14. Surely all of you have heard of this by now, but if you haven't, the TLDR version is that Apple is making some privacy changes, and that's forcing some big changes when it comes to Facebook ads. There are quite a few new steps you need to take to ensure that your ads will continue to run once this update hits. This new webinar will take place on April 7th, and I do suggest you attend. I know that I'm definitely trying to get as much information around this update as possible, as it's all still pretty confusing. And that's all for this week's Market Share. My name's Danny, and I hope you've had an amazing Q1. Later.